Good morning! Today is Thursday, October 29th, and this is the Morning Breach with Scott Davis. Federal agencies have announced that hospitals and elections are being targeted in a new wave of ransomware attacks. But let's be honest, every industry, every business, every computer user is being targeted by this new wave of cyber attack. Phishing and ransomware have affected more businesses and have been the cause of more data breaches in 2020 than at any other time in history. Despite that, many IT directors and executive board members will continue to ignore the threat, often simply without understanding and they believe that their network and data is actually safe and secure. I simply have two questions for you. One, are you utilizing multi-factor authentication on at least your core systems? And two, when was the last time you had a third party perform a security audit? If you're not utilizing multi-factor authentication or performing these independent security audits of your network, then you are a sitting duck waiting for the cyber criminals to breach your data. Now, there's a lot more to a strong cybersecurity program than just MFA and security audits. But these two components are easy to implement and the results are beyond worth it. After all that, ransomware and data breach is going to cost you a lot more than simply implementing these today. Chenango County, New York, is now the second county to publicly announce a ransomware attack which has impacted part of the election process. Here, a cyber attack from October 18th was able to encrypt and ransom half of the county's 400 computers. And the ransom demand was $450 per computer, or roughly $90,000. The director of information technology for the county stated, "We're not going to pay that." The attack, which primarily affected the county's email system, was likely compromised by a remote login, and it affected every department in the county except the sheriff's office and social services, according to reports. The ballot counters, poll pads, and ballot on demand printers were functional after the attack. But the Board of Elections cannot process or produce any reports outside of the number of ballots it has received. The Elections Commissioner, Carol Franklin, stated, "There's no bogus stuff going on. It's just delaying what we can do time-wise. But it will all get done." Hall County, Georgia, Chenango County, New York, are just two examples today of ransomware attacks that have seen a portion of the election process inconvenienced by ransomware. As of yet, I have not seen or heard of any cyber attack that has proven to be detrimental to the election process, which is now only 5 days away. The reality is it's too late for the general election anyways, for counties to make any big or serious changes to their cybersecurity position for the election. I would, however, advise every county to take the elections data and equipment off of any primary networks and segment them independently. The next 5 days may be the most crucial days of protecting these systems that you will ever see, as eyes around the world are looking and waiting for these results of the presidential election. Dark web chatter is giving insights on election cyber threats, with hackers discussing vulnerabilities in ballot tallying machines, flaws in 3 of the most prominent election administration vendors, including Election Systems and Software, Hart Intercivic, and Dominion Voting. These 3 are responsible for producing a majority of the voting equipment used in the country. Disinformation and phishing campaigns are being fueled by a glut of leaked and hacked data circulating in the dark web, including information from the recent breach of Tyler Technologies, a provider of state and local government election results products. Reports have also found that voter websites in California and Florida could be vulnerable to hacking. But in the end, all of this shows how data can be weaponized as cyber criminals look to leverage voter names, email addresses, telephone numbers, voting history, and more to target attacks via phone calls or email. I would expect to see an influx of phishing-related messages on the election really begin this weekend and remain until a candidate has been named the winner, which sadly may be months away. Keep a close eye on any political text messages, phone calls, emails, social media posts, and even visitors to your front door that may be looking to capture your data. Campaigns are using all of those methods to get out the vote, but at this point, very few of them should need to capture any new data on you. Thank you for watching today's episode of The Morning Breach. If you've learned something new by watching this, please take a second and like and share the video. If you want to see more episodes of The Morning Breach or find useful resources in helping you secure your organization, please visit themorningbreach.com and follow along with us on Facebook and LinkedIn. As it is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, please remember to be cyber smart. Thanks for watching.